Shot and beautiful. Wasn't.
It's time for high school sports right here on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, Charter College, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Les Schwab, One Way Construction, Rivercom 911, Save Mart, and Sangster Motors. And now let's get ready for high school sports. It starts now on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
Shot into the bar. Go, 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 go. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wenatchee, Washington, side of today's encounter between the Eastmont Wildcats and the Wenatchee Panthers for the district championship here at the Apple Bowl. This is it, folks. They've met twice this year. 2 wins for Wenatchee, but this one is for the big trophy between these two teams who know each other really well. So we're expecting a really good contest today. Check this out. Not only does the winner get the district title, but they get a mighty fine seat to start the state tournament with. They get, at the very least, to host one game. And the loser of this game still gets to play another day. A tough contest, no doubt, against the winner of Eisenhower versus Sunnyside. Plus, we have some players who are very close to hitting some mighty big individual milestones. So a lot to play for here on the western shores of the mighty Columbia. When we come back, we have an interview with the head coach of the Eastmont Wildcats, Vidal Hurtado, and a whole lot more here on NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver. Shopping cart, because Les Schwab helps keep us safe with brakes, steering, and more. Eyes ahead, Dad! Know what those guys back there offer with their tires? Toilet paper. But Les Schwab gives us safety by the carload. Turn here! We're kind of a big deal here.
Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
Yes, it's me. It's my husband. I think there's something the matter with him.
It was a feeling that I'll never forget, like being able to meet them and know that he survived.
Okay, tell me what's happening. Is he conscious?
No, he's not. He's not.
Okay, take a deep breath for me. I'm getting you help.
Rivercom means to me that I still have my husband here with me. They're the ones that guided me through saving his life.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl, where we're just about ready to witness the third clash this season between the Eastmont Wildcats and the Wenatchee Panthers. And standing next to me is this fine gentleman, Mr. Vidal Hurtado, head coach of the Eastmont squad. Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
And what can I tell you? It's like two magicians trying to entertain each other. These two teams know each other so well, they still will likely manage to put on a good show for everybody.
Yeah, historically this match is quality, contested, physical, tends to run to the, through the 80 minutes and sometimes even more, so it shouldn't be any different once again.
Now, what is the mental makeup of your team going up against these guys, having lost to them twice already?
We feel good, and we know that soccer in many ways is random. A lot of things happen in 80 minutes, so we just got to make sure that we're organized. But mentally they are prepared. They know that we've been in both games, and it's a matter of taking advantage of our opportunities.
Now, what are some of the names that you expect a good game out of today?
Well, let's hope Armando does a really good job, along with Luis Romero. He's been solid back in the back line. Edgar Leon looks ready, seems ready, says he's ready. And up top, Christian and Tyrell are a good combo. So our spine is strong and healthy, so we're hoping that everybody shows up along with these guys.
That's one key word you just said, healthy, because the last time we saw each other, you had a very thin bench. What is that looking like now?
Well, we're still fairly short, but we've done everything we could, and everybody has put in their time, and the players that have shown the most ready are who is going to be taken on the field today.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.
That was Vidal Hurtado, head coach of the Eastmont Wildcats. When we come back, we have Dennis Stronson, head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers. Don't go away.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control method approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl in Wenatchee, Washington. Next to us is the head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers, Coach Dennis Stronson. Coach, as always, welcome. And how easy or difficult is it to get the players pumped up after you've seen Eastmont so many times already? This is the third matchup in like a month and a half.
There's no problem.
No problem at all.
Never a problem in a derby match. Never.
Now, what is the flip side of that? Is it easy or difficult to keep them focused, knowing what's coming ahead if the results go one way or another?
They're not even thinking about
it's all about Eastmont.
It's just about Eastmont.
Absolutely. Now, we've all talked about what a wonderful season Oyston is having, what a wonderful season some of the other players are having. What are some of the unsung heroes that you're expecting to come up big today?
Oh, well, I think one of the unsung heroes on our team is the development of Braden Russell, who had played on our 2 reserve teams and then came up this year, was on the bench, and he's worked himself into a starting role and has for the last 8 matches.
Wow. To what do you attribute such a quick rise?
Well, a lot of that, too, was his conversion. He was a defender through his first 3 years, and then when we were over at Meade, we gave him the last 10 minutes at outside midfield, thinking, well, okay, maybe they're going to counter down there the sideline. And little did we know that he was going to be the one countering down the sideline, and it really opened our eyes. And he's just been on an upward trending curve since that time.
All right. Now, when it comes to the game today, we talked about a little bit before the broadcast. What awaits you if there's a win for Wenatchee today?
If a win for Wenatchee, it'll be a home game in the first round of state against a lower-seeded team. You know, we're going to finish definitely in the top 8. We're currently ranked number 3, but there's a whole process that goes into that. So a win would probably put us in that top 8 and give us a home match.
And if things don't go your way and Eastmont is their winner?
Unfortunately, then we're going to have to play here again on Saturday just to punch our ticket.
Against?
The winner of Sunnyside Ike.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you very much. That was Coach Dennis Stronson, the field boss for the Wenatchee Panthers. When we come back, Neil Oyston and I will have 40 minutes of top-notch soccer action for you. This is NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
Come on, I'm a certified technician. I was trained to take good care of you.
9. I've only been to the dealer.
I've been coming here for years. These guys are great.
Look around. The BMW, the Jag, the Volvo, they're all waiting for regular service. Well, the BMW has a little computer issue, but that's nothing we can't handle. Come on in.
From regular maintenance to computer troubleshooting, trust the Global Car Care technicians with your import, diesel-powered, or domestic vehicle. Global Car Care. They speak your car's language.
Dankeschön. When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. We are just about ready to start this contest between the Eastmont Wildcats and the Wenatchee Panthers for the district title here on the western shores of the mighty Columbia. And joining us now is our soccer expert, Coach Neil Oyston. Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
And it doesn't get any better than this. The weather could stand to be a little warmer.
It's a little chilly tonight, isn't it?
Indeed. But other than that, it's getting ready. It's fixing to be a great night for soccer.
Well, I'm excited to see this game. I think everybody is in the stadium tonight. Firstly, I think we've got 2 good teams on show. They've played each other once already this season. I think Eastmont, first game played well, and obviously the second game that they played, obviously Wenatchee edged out. So obviously going into this game, I think it's whoever manages expectations tonight, who deals with the pressure. Honestly, I think Eastmont are underdogs a little bit in terms of, last few weeks, and I think they thrive in this situation. And for Wenatchee, I think it's about how they keep their composure with their strength and depth, play to the game plan. But yeah, it definitely is a game in store for tonight. Can't wait for it.
Absolutely. We're going to go right quick to the starting lineups. First of all, the visiting Eastmont Wildcats, coached by Vidal Hurtado. On goal, this is numerical order, not positional. On goal, number 1, Armando Mendoza. Number 2, Kai Pfefferman. Number 3, Mark Gomez. Number 5, Orlando Maldonado. Number 6, Osvaldo Sanchez. Number 8, Angel Sitio. Number 9, Tyrell Malcolm. Number 10, the Cowboy Man, Christian Maldonado. Number 12, Juan Vargas. Number 13, Edgar Leon. Number 15, Luis Romero. Like we said, the head coach is Vidal Hurtado. We saw him a little earlier during the pregame. Now the hosts, the Wenatchee Panthers, jumping onto the pitch with goalkeeper number 25, Seth Munguia, number 2, Braden Russell, number 3, Corin Collier, number 4, Gabe Mata, number 5, Emmanuel Ocampo, number 9, Marcos Bravo, number 10, Giovanni Munoz, number 11, Mauricio Ramos, number 14, Callan Zumac, number 18, Gavino Mota, and number 22, Tyler Wisen. The head coach for the Wenatchee Panthers is Dennis Tronson. Like Coach Oyston was saying earlier, these teams have faced each other 2 times, both victories for the Wenatchee Panthers, but both very close games. There were no runaways in the 2 meetings between these 2 teams, Coach.
Yeah, exactly, and I think that's why it's going to interesting to see both game plans tonight. I think, especially in the first game, Eastmont, obviously they were trying to hit on the counter. I thought they were successful. Trying to play in the space in behind the Wenatchee defense. And then in the second game, I thought, Wenatchee's defense really controlled the threats going forward from Eastmont. So I'm really interested to kind of see both game plans tonight and see how they counteract each other.
One of the things that might be the X factor tonight is how deep the benches are for these 2 teams. With the last time we saw Eastmont, they had a very thin bench, and that cost them later on in the game. And Wenatchee, well, their depth is one of their strengths, as we've seen throughout the season. So that might be interesting to see as to how the tired legs play a factor later on in this contest. Like we've said before, the winner is the district champion. The loser plays the winner of Eisenhower against Sunnyside this Saturday here in the Wenatchee Valley. We're getting the starting lineups from the PA announcer right now. Just a quick look. This moment of the game brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy. Find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. There will be some players extra motivated to perform in the manner to which they're accustomed to, like Tyler Wisen, who's on the verge of breaking some serious records for the Wenatchee Panthers.
Yeah, what a phenomenal season he has had. He's a leader. Leads by example, great communicator. He's a mentor for some of those boys out there. And on the field, he's just developed so well over the last few years. I've known him since he was a young kid, so it's awesome to kind of see his growth. But I expect for him to have a pivotal role tonight.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break for the national anthem. When we come back, we have 40 minutes of top-notch soccer action for you. This is NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver. Shopping cart, because Les Schwab helps keep us safe with brakes, steering, and more. Eyes ahead, Dad! Know what those guys back there offer with their tires? Toilet paper. but Les Schwab gives a safe by the carload. Turn here! We're kind of a big deal here.
Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
To the Apple Bowl, last-minute instructions from Coach Johnson to the Wenatchee players. The Eastmont players are already taking their spots on the field. We'll see how this one unfolds here shortly. Before we do anything else, I've been doing this for 6 years. And for the first time in 6 years, my kids say, "Daddy, can you say my name on TV?" So hi, kids. Daddy loves you. Now please tell me where you hid my cigarettes.
It's the only time that you've mentioned them on this in 6 years?
I mentioned them before, but I've never shouted them out like that.
That's awesome.
And they're not cigarettes, I'm just kidding. They're cigars. We're almost ready to go. Wenatchee decked in black jerseys, black trunks, and black socks. Eastmont decked in white jerseys, white trunks, and white socks. It could well be a matter of black against white here today. And there's the whistle that tells us that we are in business here at the Apple Bowl. Wenatchee moving the ball from right to left on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. The quick touch that time for Ocampo and Zumac. The mark by Maldonado. The long touch down the flank, trying to control it for Eastmont is Collier. Ball bounces out of bounds. There will be a throw-in. Quickly put into play by the Wildcats. Leon. Touch to the back. Back to Leon. On the mark was Mauricio Ramos. Recovered by the Cowboy, Maldonado. That one is Leon. Switching across the center alley. For Gomez with a bit of trouble. Gomez under siege by Bravo. Gomez. Vargas. Down the flank to no man's land. Wenatchee on the outlet. Russell. Ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a little bit of a cagey start from both teams there. A few early challenges, which is not a bad idea. You know, sometimes that's what I say when I'm coaching. You know, sometimes you've got to put a tackle in early, put your authority into the game. But, yeah, good early press there from Wenatchee, too.
There was a whistle on that play, signaling a foul. I did not see anything quite that illicit, but we're going to go with the experts on this one. Nothing comes out of that free kick. Eastmont will put it back into play. Armando Mendoza. The long kick upfield. Rejected at midfield by Wenatchee. The touch by Pefferman. No dividends this time. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Panthers.
Yeah, it's interesting just to kind of see both teams line up. Looks like both teams are going with a three-back in defense. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Wyson into the box. Enduring the pressure. The short touch. Not a major trouble for Mendoza. You were saying, Coach? Sorry, I interrupted you.
Even just then, you know, that's going to be a tactic for Wenatchee getting the ball into Tyler Wyson there. I mean, he's holding the ball up there really well. He's obviously powerful. He's had a fantastic season, so that's going to be a main tactic for Wenatchee tonight. And then it's up to Eastmont. How do they deal with that? How are they going to mark Tyler? How are they going to stop him from scoring?
Pefferman and Maldonado after the throw-in, then back to Pefferman from the touch by Sitio. The ball upfield does not quite work for the Wildcats. Zumac. Ramos, recovered by The Wildcats, good ball. Maldonado into the box, left footed shot, and it sails just a hair wide, and Maldonado covers his face with both hands. Cannot believe that one sailed off target.
Yeah, it kind of led from a Wenatchee mistake there in possession, gave the ball away, and turnover transition from Eastmont, and I think that's what you're going to see tonight. On the turnover, can they play direct? Can they get Vaquero? Can they get Tyrell onto the ball quickly and create chances? Unlucky for Vaquero there.
Now, the folks listening at home, watching at home, probably know that Vaquero is, of course, Cristian Maldonado, the Cowboy man. The quick touch upfield, looking for Oyston. First on it will be Mr. Romero. Ball goes out of bounds. Pefferman putting it back into play. Leon. Off to the races is Malcolm. Gets past Collier, but cannot get past Ocampo. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball, and it will be the first corner kick of the game. And it benefits the Wildcats. I like that the Wildcats are not speculating. I like that they're going right after it from the very start.
And that's a matchup I'm really intrigued to see tonight is, Tyrell Malcolm up against Corin Collier. Obviously, Tyrell's got space, he's got pace, and he's got quickness.
There's the shot, far post, header, couple of headers. The third header into the box, into the 6. And let's see what the referee calls this one. Just a corner kick, because there's a player down. And there was no foul called. I agree with that call that time. I thought it was a run of play situation, not necessarily a foul.
Yeah.
And it's a second corner kick this time from the left flank. Second of the game, second for the Wildcats. Munguia punches it away. Not the result he wanted because the ball's still dancing inside the box. There's Pefferman trying to push it back in. The counter in the making by Wenatchee, led by Russell. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball because I think one of the Eastmont players touched it last.
It's a good start from Eastmont. It's exactly probably what coach wanted in the first opening 5-10 minutes. Create a couple of good chances. Corner kick there, unfortunately. Set had a great save coming off his line there. But yeah, good start from Eastmont. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Sitio. Vargas. The roll for Malcolm. Whistle on the play. Something illicit happened. Looks like just a throw-in, perhaps. We'll see what the... We have a row of players right in front of us, actually of fans right in front of us that are not allowing us to see the midfield. Let's see the left side, the right side of the Eastmont midfield. A quick ball down the flank by Pefferman. Trying to catch up to it was Edgar Leon. Ball goes a little too long. It will be a goal kick for Wenatchee. This part of the game brought to you by Charter College. They work to get you to work. Find out about how to enroll today at chartercollege.edu.
Yeah, it was good play from Eastmont there. I thought good possession within the midfield, a good switch of play from Edgar. Kai Pefferman, a good channel ball, good run from Edgar. Couldn't quite get to it, but that, again, is probably going to be an area where Eastmont are going to execute tonight.
The quick touch, trying to approach the center circle. Recovered nimbly by the Wildcats. Maldonado, touchback for Pefferman. Bit of a chipper. Nicely controlled that time by Vargas. Vargas and Sanchez. Sanchez, the D-ball straight up. A rude one for Cristian Maldonado. Left-footed shot. Can't quite get there. A good job by Zumac blocking that effort.
Yeah, good play all around there. Great little turn in the halfway line there from Edgar Leon. Nice chip ball. Great run from Christian Vaquero.
Bit of a collision there. Sorry to interrupt, Coach. A whistle on the play. It should be a free kick for the Wildcats.
Yeah, just saying there, initially great defending there from Colin Zumac. Great run from Vaquero. Diagonal run going into the space. But free kick on the edge of the box here in a dangerous position.
They're counting the steps now.
He's probably looking for a ball in deep, probably back post for some runners.
Their whistle. It's interrupted. The referee has a bit of wisdom to impart to the players inside the box. There's the ball, heart of the box, rejected. Trying again on the right side is Malcolm. Malcolm under pressure from Mata. Ball kicked out of the way, and now out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball.
Yeah, Wenatchee kind of struggling in the opening 5-10 minutes here. They struggled to get, combined 2 or 3 passes, and to be fair to Eastmont, have probably started better with a good press high up the field. That's kind of disrupted the flow of Wenatchee's possession.
Juan Vargas, the shot across from Gomez. Now it's on the other side. Pepperman loses it. This could be interesting. There's Oyston, the long ball that time. Looking to connect with, looks like Bravo, built too long that time. Ball goes out of bounds. However, the last one to touch it said Mr. Navarro had a white jersey on. It will be Wenatchee ball as we approach the 10th minute of play here in the Apple Bowl near the western shores of the mighty Columbia. There's the throw-in. Pepperman on the defense. Half volley, a shot! Oh my goodness! That dart had poison in it, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, he got over the ball very well there. I mean, those balls are difficult to connect with. Had great body shape, tried to get over the ball. Great connection. Just went slightly wide of the post there. But yeah, that's better from Wenatchee. It was a good initial run from Tyler on the flank there. A little bit more direct and resulted in a bit of good pressure.
Good pivoting header that time by Leon, connecting with Malcolm. Malcolm under siege rather quickly. The bounce rescued once again by Leon. Leon. The touch to Sitio. Back to Leon. Yours, mine, yours. Tack. Leon. Off to the races now. Being blocked by Mata. Left foot cross shot into the box. Cleared away by Wenatchee. This could be interesting. A deep ball trying to look for Bravo. Bravo off to the races now against Mark Gomez. And there's a whistle on the play. Foul called. It should be Eastmont ball, and it is. Free kick. The referee needs to keep a close eye on those hard charges there.
Certainly does. Shoulder to shoulder, sometimes it's always hard to kind of give it one way or another.
Down the flank goes Edgar Leon. Leon having a little fun there. This way, that way, this way, the other way, trying to get past 2. Cannot quite do it. Wenatchee trying to clear out of their own half of the field. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball, and it is. 10 minutes 45 on the clock. Still tied at 0-0. Pivoting header that time by Marcos Bravo. Marcos Bravo and Mauricio Ramos. Ramos looking for Wisen. To him it goes on the right side. On the mark is Luis Romero, but he doesn't have to worry about it as the ball has exited the confines of the playing surface. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. The wind begins to pick up here. And those blankets begin to come in handy. There's a quick run down the side into the box. Rejected by Pefferman. Edgar Leon. Touch to the back. Gomez at midfield. Waits for it. Malcolm. Malcolm. To basically nowhere. A bit too long for Maldonado. Kicked away by the back line of Wenatchee, winning no style points. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. 11:44 in the first half. Still tied at 0-0. The touch by Gabe Mata to the back. Switching across the center alley. Wenatchee starting something from scratch. Back to Mata. Russell off to the races. Whistle on the play. We'll see what the referee calls this one. It will be Eastmont ball. Of course, we cannot tell you whether it's a throw-in or a free kick at the moment.
But that's better from Wenatchee, combining a couple of passes there, from right to left, trying to build up through, from the defensive third into middle third, getting the ball wide. If they can keep the passing going, then they can build up and apply a bit of pressure themselves.
Referee checking matters here. Something seems to have held up the action. While this break takes place, we're going to tell you about Confluence Health, high-quality care close to home. Confluence Health is dedicated to improving patients' health with safe, high-quality care in 12 communities. Looks like it's going to be Wenatchee ball, of course, but is it a free kick or a throw-in?
It's hard to see up here, isn't it?
Yeah. We have about
trying to guess
3 deep of fans here right in front of us. Yep, judging by the angle in which the ball exited, it was a free kick. Malcolm with a shove, not entirely illicit to my taste, but we're going to go with the experts on this one. The long ball, trying to look for Maldonado, rescued instead by the back line of Wenatchee. And now Maldonado's asking for a foul to be called. None of the sort happens. And it will be a throw-in for the Panthers. Number 14, Zumak, taking care of it as we approach the 14th minute of play. Mata across midfield, trying to get past his marker. The ball to the left, looking to connect with, the newbie. Alex Tovar, number 7, has entered the contest for Wenatchee. That was the delay. Gomez. There's Tovar looking up, trying to find a target inside the box. Shot across. Oyston the shot, and it sails just a little bit wide. It looked like Marcos Bravo with the shot.
Yeah, good play there from Wenatchee on the down left-hand side there. It was initially a good press from Alex Tovar, driven in with a left-footed cross. Marco received on a turn, he just missed narrowly wide, but that's, again, better pressure from Wenatchee.
We've seen whatever attack or attacking maneuver we've seen from Wenatchee up to this last play had happened on the right side. Now that with Tovar in, that could open up new opportunities down the left flank. That could be something worth a try for the Wenatchee Panthers.
Yeah, and like I said at the beginning, in a back three, when they're playing compact, a lot of the weakness can be down the channels, and it looks like that's where Wenatchee are looking to target now.
A quick game go there. Mata and Zumak. Zumak and Tovar. Tovar, ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. Gomez, ball goes out of bounds yet again. Another throw-in. Gomez once again for Eastmont. Almost 16 minutes. Malcolm waiting for it was Maldonado. He went with Leon instead. Back to Malcolm, interrupted nimbly by the back line of Wenatchee. Fancy touch that time by Bravo, connecting with Oyston. He's got one to beat and can't quite get there. There's Mark Gomez and ultimately Romero clearing it out with more urgency than style. And it will be a throw-in for Eastmont, for Wenatchee deep in their own territory.
Yeah, good defending there from Luis Romero. Obviously, Tyler 1v1 there, tried to do a little move to get around him, but yeah, kept him in front of him, delayed the oncoming dribble from Tyler Wise, and then yeah, great defending and shadowing.
Coach Tronson and the referee meshed in a frank exchange of ideas. Let's see what results out of this. Just a throw, and it looks like benefiting the Wenatchee Panthers. 16 minutes 40 on the clock, still tied at 0-0. Oyston trying to shake off Mark Gomez's whistle on the play, and the ball ends up here right in front of us. Almost hits a little kid. Actually, almost hits Coach Tronson's grandchild.
Yeah, good play again there from Tyler Wise, and uses his body well, very powerful. Once the ball's at his feet, it's going to be very difficult to kind of take the ball off him. That's why he's so strong. He probably just needs a little bit more support in and around him once the ball does go into his feet.
Giovanni Munoz on the free kick, far post. The touch by Oyston does not pay the dividends he expected. It was Bravo ultimately, and it will be a goal kick for the Wildcats. 17:33. Couple of headers. Pivoting header on attack by Eastmont does not pay the dividends the Wildcats wanted. A quick touch straight up Route 1 to Ramos. Opening the game up now. Trying to deliver a touch upfield. Good turn. Bravo. Mota the touch. Mota inside the box, and it bounces up a couple of times like a tumbleweed crossing 28. And play resumes. Malcolm waiting for it. At the top of the box is Maldonado, the Cowboy. Recovered nimbly first by Giovanni Munoz. Malcolm trying to get it back once again. The turn, good defensive maneuver. We're at midfield now. Bravo showing some fine footwork himself. The good ball for Oyston. Down the left flank near the corner flag. Oyston. Romero on the mark. Into the box. Oyston gets the shot across and it sails wide.
It's unlucky again, yeah. All the action coming down the left-hand side for Wenatchee. You know, it was a great ball from Marcos into Tyler. You know, he sized his defender up, took it around, and maybe just took a little bit of an extra touch. Maybe he could have fed it in a little bit early. But again, it's obvious now Wenatchee are kind of building into the game. You know, they're stringing in a couple of passes together and executing down the channels of Eastmont's defense.
The header off of the goal kick by Leon. Leon Maldonado off to the races he goes with Zumac. Ball goes out of bounds. And will be a throw-in for Eastmont. Juan Vargas. Vargas trying to find a target. Into the box he goes. Back to Vargas. Shot across far post. A bit too tall for Maldonado, Orlando Maldonado this time. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball via this throw-in. 19:42, almost the halfway point of the first half. Bravo. Rescued that time by Tovar. Looking for Bravo. Recovered by the back line of Eastmont, but only temporarily because that does not quite work as well as they hope. Over the rescue is Edgar Leon. Leon opening the game up for Juan Vargas. Vargas the touchback for Gomez. Gomez back to Leon. Leon and Vargas taken back by Bravo. This could be interesting. Bravo on the counter. Bravo waiting for it behind him is Tovar. Bravo having a little fun. Actually, he seems to be waiting for a teammate. Mata. Oyston. Right footed shot. Oyston. And Mr. Mendoza watches it sail by with more than just a little bit of relief.
Yeah, why not? You know, he's dangerous from those positions, you know, and if Eastmont are not careful, obviously he's going to check into those spaces, Tyler Oyston, and all he needs to do is get himself on the half turn. All he needs is a yard of space, you know, and he can score goals from there. But yeah, that's, again, Wenatchee, I think, you know, a little bit better in build-up. You know, they're starting to build a little bit pressure in middle to final third. Eastmont defending up to now has been good, but again, they probably need to be a bit quicker and a bit better on the ball if they want to apply a bit of pressure themselves.
And we will have the first corner kick, so it must have touched a defender for Eastmont on its way out, that ball. First corner kick of the game for Wenatchee, third in total. There's a shot. Closer to the far post. Rejected by Leon. Off to the races is Malcolm, and now it's really starting to come down. The rain is. Malcolm into the box. Malcolm, the top. Viene, goal. Beautiful strike by Tyrell Malcolm. And Eastmont strikes first. 1-0. 21 minutes, 37 seconds, and the Wildcat fandom goes wild.
And that's the danger of Eastmont. You know, it started from a Wenatchee corner kick. It was a poor corner kick. Eastmont defended it well. Long ball forward, and once Tyrell Malcolm, he's got space, and it's 1v1. You back him every single time, and he was tenacious, he was strong, and composure there to slot it past the goalkeeper. And that's what we said before the game. Can they be dangerous? Can they get the ball forward quickly? On the transition of Wenatchee, can they catch him off guard? And they did there. 1-0 Eastmont.
What a lovely touch at the end. Pure cold blood, just ice water in those veins. And we're about to see something special here, folks, because Wenatchee is not going to want to go into the break down 1-0. Not in front of this crowd, not on their home turf, not with the district title at stake. And the wind starts to play games with us, so we're going to close the windows a little bit.
Good old British weather. This is what I grew up on.
I was wondering about that because you've been talking with your hands in your pocket. And I was like, this should be like Malcolm once again down the flank, shot across, and nobody to sink it in. Oh my goodness, and Malcolm. Ejercicio. It should be 15 on the clock. Just over 10 minutes left in the first half of play, with Eastmont leading Wenatchee 1-0. There's Bravo getting that right foot ready. Bravo on the stop. Nimble stop with a bit of theatrics at the end by Armando Mendoza. Trying again, Wenatchee. Oyston. Right-footed touch, stopped by Pefferman. Leon bounces off a Wenatchee player. Nobody there to scoop it up except Mr. Mendoza. Mendoza. The rain continues to fall. All the fans for Eastmont have all gathered in the center part of the bleachers because that's the part that has a roof over it. Oh, good touch that time. Oyston and Mendoza. Oyston still with it. The right-footed touch does not quite prosper.
Yeah, it's unlucky there. It was a nice little break. Got the ball, got there first before his defender. Just couldn't kind of bring that ball down. Obviously probably with the wind and the rain there, it was hard to get a good first touch. But a little better from Wenatchee, a little bit more competitive there in the middle of the field. That's what they've got to be. They've got to be first to the ball. They've got to put tackles in to make sure they can disrupt the Eastmont midfield, which has actually played very well so far.
There's the long ball by Mendoza. Playing now around the center circle. Leon trying to scoop it up. Recovered quickly by Wenatchee. Trying to recover is Maldonado. Wenatchee forced to play it back. There's Malcolm to put some pressure. He loses it. There's the touch. And it almost links past the goalkeeper, Seth Munguia. I think the rain might have played a trick or two there on the Wenatchee back line.
Yeah, it was unfortunate there. Manny just kind of lost his footing a little bit there. Tyrell, if he had maybe a bit of better first touch into space, he would have been one-on-one there with the goalkeeper. But yeah, tough conditions to play in. Obviously, we're on turf. Obviously, it's going to be slippy out there. The boys probably have to watch the first touch, the weight of the pass to make sure that they, are taking the conditions into account.
The header by Leon. Bit of a ping-pong game at times. Leon still battling. Leon, nice move. Getting past Tovar. Touch to the back. Pefferman. Sitio. Leon. Sitio. Sitio. On a bit of a battle there with Tovar. Pefferman. Flag is up. Let's see what Mr. Navarro calls this one. Yeah. It will be Eastmont ball, just a throw-in. Orlando Maldonado. Leon. Leon gets past one. Nice move, Leon. Trying to thread the needle a little bit. Cristian Maldonado. Oh, a bit of a touch from behind. Yes, sir. Foul called. The right call, in my opinion. Willett on the foul. It will be a free kick for Eastmont.
Yeah, good little bit of skill there from Christian Vaquero. It's kind of set up for Edgar Leon here. Dangerous position. 20-25 yards out from goal. I've seen him pin goals into the top goal from here, and obviously again with the conditions the way it is, dangerous position here.
Even more tricky for our goalkeeper, absolutely. Yes. We're going to have another substitution for Wenatchee. We'll tell you in a second who enters the pitch. In the meantime, let me tell you about this upcoming free kick. It's a bit of a council of elders there between Malcolm and Leon. Leon, 3 on the wall. Leon, the shot, trying to test the goalkeeper. It bounces off his hands. Whistle on the play. I think they've called, yes indeed, an offside position. None of that will count. It will be an indirect free kick for the Panthers.
Yeah, not a bad effort there from Edgar Leon. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to obviously get the ball to drop just in front of the goalkeeper, obviously with the conditions the way they are. And you've got to say it was well dealt with there from the goalkeeper.
Looks like the sun is out, but it's still raining, so we're going to keep the window closed. I tell you, Coach, if I start seeing animals pair 2 by 2, I'm leaving.
I might follow you.
Romero. Leon. He's been kind of a customs agent for Eastmont in this first half, Leon. Everything goes through him. Everything, yeah.
Yeah, and we've talked about his talent before. It's just not his talent, but his brain too. His vision. He knows where to pick the right pass. He knows when to play forward, but he knows when to slow down too. And everything is going to go through him. And if Eastmont are going to be successful, he's going to play a major part to that.
Oh, and a hard charge by Leon. That should be worth a card, and it is. Mr. Leon will have to take a seat. First yellow card of the game, 33 minutes and change. And just when we were singing his praises, he gets himself a caution.
Yeah, it was a good little bit of skill there from Marcos. I mean, a yellow card, I'm not sure it was, to be honest. You know, obviously, I think he's gone for the ball. Obviously, he's a bit late there going in for challenge, but I think the referee there could be a bit more lenient, you know. But you see that given the yellow card. Again, dangerous position here for Wenatchee. Looks like Gio's going to whip it in with his left foot.
Giovanni Munoz for Wenatchee players inside the box. Now 6. Far post, the header. Goal, 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 goal. Alex Tovar ties it up for Wenatchee. 34 minutes, 6 seconds, and a beauty of a header to tie this one up in this rainy evening of soccer.
Yeah, and against the run of play, you got to say that. But again, what a great ball in from Giovanni Munoz. You know, he's got a tremendous left foot, and all he had to do was just put it in deep towards the back post. And all it needed was a good run. And you got to say it was a great header back across the goalkeeper, well placed. 1-1. What a game.
A deep ball trying to surprise the goalkeeper. Not a chance this time. From about 50-plus yards out. So it will be a goal kick for Wenatchee. 34 minutes, 46 seconds, and we're all knotted up at 1 apiece. First goal occurred in the 21st minute, Tyrell Malcolm. And we just had Wenatchee tie this one up with Mr. Tovar and a prodigious header off of a free kick by Giovanni Munoz, right?
Yeah, like I said, great ball in and great header back across the goalkeeper to tie it up. Got to question maybe the defense there of Eastmont. It was about 3 or 4 players that were left open there, so a little bit of organization, a bit of leadership there was needed on that free kick.
Vargas and Leon, and the ball goes out of bounds. Mata asking if perhaps it was a Wenatchee ball. Referee says it's an Eastmont ball. There's the throw-in. Past Sitio. Recovered by Munoz. Munoz, the touch to the right side. Recovered quickly by Angel Sitio. Pefferman. Touch upfield. Back to Pefferman now. Bit of a collision there. Play continues, says the referee. Recovered by Wenatchee. Flag is up now. Ball went out of bounds, says Mr. Navarro, the assistant referee. And it will be a throw-in, I believe.
Yeah, just
no. They've called it a. Let's see, Mr. Navarro and the lead referee are still talking. Yeah, just a throw-in for Eastmont. 36 minutes 10 seconds into this first half of play. Wenatchee and Eastmont. Eastmont and Wenatchee all tied at 1 apiece. And now, of all things, it's the sun that's coming out.
That's Wenatchee for you.
Another throw-in in the offing. Pefferman with the throw-in. Recovered quickly back to Pefferman. Ball goes out of bounds. Another throw-in for Eastmont. And we're going to have a substitution, it looks like. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It will be number 2 for Wenatchee. That will be Braden Russell re-entering this contest. Leon. Sitio. Taken back by Wenatchee. Nimble effort across midfield. Off to the races now is Bravo. Upfield is Oyston. Can't quite get to him. Swept away by the backline of Eastmont. Gabe Mata trying again for the Panthers. There's Mata. Mata trying to thread the needle and get it to Mauricio Ramos. Recovered by Eastmont on defense. Sent out of bounds.
Yeah, good defending there from Eastmont. You know, they're defending deeper a little bit this game, and, you know, they know the threats from Tyler, they know the threats from the front line, and I think they're dealing well in the opening half here.
Bravo, getting that right foot ready, switching to his left, the shot, and Mendoza. Not an easy kick to defend, that one. Very, very crowded. Yep. Slippery field, slippery ball.
He did well to
low to the corner.
Did well to get his shot away there, you know, kind of moved the ball from left to right. You know, with quick pressure there from Eastmont, you know, did well to kind of get the shot on target.
38 minutes, 2 seconds on the clock. Whistle on the play, foul called. It should be Eastmont ball, and it should be Mr. Leon taking care of it. No, he's going to yield the floor, so to speak, to Osvaldo Sanchez. Now Malcolm inside the box. We also see Orlando Maldonado and, of course, Vaquero, Cristian Maldonado. 38-29 on the clock. There's a shot. Not a major problem for Seth Munguia. The effort by Luis Romero. Munguia looking this way and that. There's goal kick. Trying to control it is Ramos. Mauricio. Battling for it is Juan Vargas. Ramos prevailing the first time. Not the second time. Sitio on the recovery. Sitio. There was a shot there. Whistle on the plate. Foul called. It should be Eastmont ball. And judging by the Wenatchee fandom, it probably was Eastmont ball because they're not happy with that call. Romero down the flank. A bit too long for Juan Vargas, who can barely hide his frustration.
Yeah, coach will be disappointed with that ball. But yeah, going back to, Wenatchee's play, inside the final third, I think, they're trying to connect Marcos. They're trying to connect to Tyler. Eastmont's defense, they're obviously defending a lot deeper with good pressure and cover. So Wenatchee have to just try and find different ways there to kind of get in behind or in between the Eastmont defense.
The time is now being kept on the field by the officials. The scoreboard clock has stopped. Bit of a collision there. Everybody seems to be doing okay. Play continues. There's Pfefferman pushing it across the center circle. Pivoting header by Maldonado looking for Malcolm. A bit out of range, however, was the latter. Oyston on the counter for Bravo. Bravo trying to get past Pfefferman. Bravo trying to sail past four. Marcus Bravo, right-footed shot. Bravo on the stop by Mendoza. Good effort. Good personal maneuver that time by always dangerous Bravo.
Yeah, against that with Tyler Oyston there. Good early ball into Marcos's feet. And again, all Marcos needs is just a yard, to get the ball into his right foot and get a shot at goal.
And there's the whistle that tells us that this first half is history. With the partial tally so far, 1 for Wenatchee, 1 for Eastmont. Don't go away.
When you call Dixie and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35-plus years of experience in Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma of stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dix today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Hello, my name is Brian Brett, the Fire Chief for Chelan County Fire District 1. And I just wanted to talk about how amazing our Rivercom team is. They are intentional, purposeful, and skillful in everything they do. And they are the best at what they do. How they prepare, how they handle the caller, how they coordinate the emergency services, and how they push themselves to be the best. This is the kind of spirit that our Rivercom telecommunicators have. Our community needs you, we need you, we admire you, you're our lifeline.
NCWLIFE really does a great job of exposing our brand. It's a little scary at first, right? You just throw money out there hoping it comes back. And to see those results come back through and see people walk through the door and say, hey, saw your TV advertisement. Those are the kinds of things that you see the return on. And when you look at the cost spent, you know you're making a return on it. There's a huge market here and market potential, and they are a great avenue for that.
Welcome back to Wenatchee. Rainy, sunny, cloudy, foggy, and sunny again, Wenatchee, where we have just witnessed first half that, at least from a fan's perspective, met all the expectations. Intense run of play, good opportunities, clean, mostly clean first half. The desire on both teams to not speculate, to go after the result, to go after the district title, and all that resulted in was a very entertaining first half, Coach.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think it's been an eventful half. I mean, it's good for people watching at home. It's been end-to-end. There's been chances. There's been tackles. It's everything you want within a soccer game. I thought the first opening 20 minutes, I thought Eastmont edged it. I thought they started the better. I think you could tell that's probably the instruction from coach was to press high up the field, play direct on the turnovers. Can you play into the channels? Obviously, they've got a major threat in Tyrell and Malcolm and Christian Vaquero. I thought Tyrell Malcolm took his goal extremely well. And I think there was a period after that first goal whereby, you know, I think I said it in commentary, could they get the second goal? They had a couple of chances, and I think they're going to rue that because obviously then Wenatchee started to gain a bit of momentum. You know, after the 20-25 minute mark, they equalized from a great free kick, but it's set up to be a fantastic second half.
Without a doubt, no team will be satisfied with this 1-1 result. They know what is at stake, and we don't just mean the district title and the bragging rights. We know that the winner of this game gets to host the first round, at the very least the first round of state, and the loser has some more homework to do in order to make it to state. A game awaits them at home against the winner of Sunnyside against, I believe it's Eisenhower. So, yeah, there's a lot of stake, at stake. There's a lot of stake, a lot of action here today, and it's been an entertaining first half. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. We're seeing plenty of blue skies. What I want to know is, where did the fans go? Because I know some of them went under the bleachers to get away from the worst of it, but we still have quite a few fans sprinkled across the Wenatchee side of things. On the Eastmont side of things, they're all just bunched up towards the middle because that's the part where it has a roof. And I think, rain or shine, we're going to see something interesting without a doubt in the second half. Just a quick overview. The goal by Tyrell Malcolm off of a bit of a miscue or two on the back line of Wenatchee. Malcolm had no trouble at all putting that one away. Took a lot of sang-froid, as they say, a lot of ice water in those veins, but put it away beautifully. A low shot past the goalkeeper, Sed Munguia, giving Eastmont a 1-0 lead in the 21st minute. And then, in the 35th minute, a free kick by Giovanni Munoz and a beautiful header by Alex Tovar. Tovar has been one of those players, Coach, and I think you'll agree with me, he really is a difference maker off the bench for Wenatchee.
Yeah, absolutely. Impact sub, you know, he came off the bench and he was involved. He pressed high up the field. He created some good chances down the left-hand side, you know, and has been an ever-present part of this Wenatchee team. But, you know, going into the second half, I'm really interested to kind of see both teams' game plan. You know, who's going to start well, who's going to press high up the field. I think obviously the first goal, you know, after halftime is going to be really crucial to kind of see where the ebb and flow of the game goes. But what I've been really impressed with in the first half, Eastmont's defense. You know, you can tell that they've been working on that because Tyler Wisen, you know, Marcus Bravo up top, they're very dangerous. You know, and I think Eastmont have defended a lot better than in previous games. They've dropped off when needed. They've delayed the oncoming pressure. But obviously going into the second half, it'll be interesting to see which different tactics Wenatchee can pull off. Maybe they need to play a little bit wider, get themselves into more channels to create some more chances. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the second half.
Yeah, without having a bad game, Wisen has not been the the factor that we've seen him be in past contests. I think most of the opportunities that he's had to take shots from farther away than he's used to, perhaps, and that, like you said, is a credit to the work done by the Eastmont defense.
Absolutely. If you're coach before the game of Eastmont, you're seeing where's the threat, and obviously Tyler Wison's had a fantastic season. It's how can we nullify him? How can we defend him? How can we keep him quiet? And you've got to say they've done that well. You know, how can Wenatchee kind of get Tyler more involved a little bit? Well, can they play forward to him a little bit quicker? There's times when they have a turnover themselves. They can probably play to his feet a little bit quicker, get him involved. But yeah, like you said, you know, it's a credit to Eastmont's defense keeping him quiet because he's such a dangerous player once he's got time and space, and he drives at players. You know, he can score goals from anywhere. So we'll see how that continues into the second half.
Absolutely. There's going to be something to behold this second half, and we'll have it for you right after this. Don't go away.
The new Hummer EV is everything you want in an all-electric vehicle. It's powerful, reliable, comfortable, and will take you anywhere you want to go, on-road or off. Why buy one of those lesser EVs when you can have one that uses them for traction? Order your Hummer pickup or SUV today from Sangster Motors, batteries included.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Orondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. The teams have left their respective locker rooms, so we are mighty close here to the start of this second half between Wildcats and Panthers. The score, 1-1 tie so far. Eastmont opened up the scoring via Tyrell Malcolm in the 21st minute. Bit of a mishap in the back line of Wenatchee, coupled with cool as a cucumber shot by Mr. Malcolm, gave the Wildcats the lead. And then about 15 minutes later, a free kick from Giovanni Munoz, about 21 yards out on the left side, connected with the pivoting head of Mr. Alex Tovar, and found the back of the net to tie this one up at 1 apiece. In the second half, Wenatchee will take care of the action from left to right on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, with Eastmont doing the opposite. It's the district title between these two longtime arch rivals. This moment of the game brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, providing heating and air conditioning service, installation, and repair since 1982. Serving residential and commercial, they specialize in indoor air quality. Were you around in 1982, or were you still glint in your daddy's eye?
Yeah, the latter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like the Eastmont Wildcats will restart the action with Vaquero, the cowboy, Cristian Maldonado taking care of kicking this one off. And as the old senator used to say, this is just about to start. Esto comienza, señores. Eastmont with Pepperman. Tangled up there with Russell. Whistle on the play. And it will be, looks like, Wenatchee ball this time. A quick run. Munoz into the box. Bit of a slip there. No foul. Good no call by the referee. The shot. Bravo. And the stop by Mendoza. I got to give Mendoza props. He's been in the game the entire time.
Yeah, he's been focused back there, you know, obviously with the threat of Wenatchee, you know, shots from outside the box. He's got to be ready again, especially on this surface when it's slippy. But yeah, good start there from Wenatchee. You know, I think that's what they got to do: play a bit more direct, try and play through the channels of Eastmont.
Mata. Deep ball for Oyston. On the mark is Romero. Oyston and Romero. Oyston, the shot across doesn't quite prosper. Romero sends it out. It will be a corner kick. First corner kick of the half.
Another good matchup there, Tyler Oyston, Luis Romero, former club players. You know, probably know each other inside out. It's a great matchup back there.
It's like we were talking. It's like two magicians trying to entertain each other. They know each other so well, not just from the regular season play and the years that they've been playing against each other, but some of these guys are teammates outside of this for a long time.
Absolutely. You know, again, coached many of these boys at Wenatchee FC, and they've known each other for a long time, played at club level for many years. So it's awesome to kind of see them out here playing for their respected schools.
Mata on the duty of corner kick. Over the head of Bravo. Bravo trying to keep it alive. Does. Bravo. On the mark is Vargas. Bravo prevailing. The shot across. Sails a little too wide. Not a major worry for Armando Mendoza. Goal kick for Eastmont as we approach the 3rd minute of play here in the second half. Wenatchee and Eastmont. Eastmont and Wenatchee tied up 1 apiece. This moment of the game brought to you by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pick up and drop off available. Stop by their website at globalcarcare.net. Whistle on the play. Foul called. Giovanni Munoz. Bravo. Mata, and further to the flank now. Giovanni Munoz. Bravo. Trying to get past Sitio. Bravo. The shot. Oh, my goodness. That one's mooching the upright.
Yeah, good build-up there from Wenatchee from left to right. You know, Gio, good little ball into Marcos, and you've got to say it was a great turn to kind of swivel on that ball and to get a shot with his left foot. Wenatchee, you know, starting the better definitely within in the second half.
Goal kick for Eastmont, taken by a no doubt very relieved Mr. Mendoza. 43-16. As we await the whistle, there it is. Now we'll have the goal kick. The header by Munoz. Oyston. Back to Munoz. Back to Oyston. Oyston looking around. On the right side is Russell. Oyston. Corner of the box on the right side. Looking for some help. Has to back up. Back to Munoz. Left-footed touch. Across the center alley for Gabe Mata. Bravo. Has to push the pause button. Munoz. Trying to get past a high line by Eastmont. Throwing it a little bit into the box. Oyston. Over to chase him is Vargas. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be goal kick for Eastmont.
Yeah, good play there again from Wenatchee. You could probably tell that coach, you know, at halftime has probably told him you probably need to be better on the ball, especially in build-up. Don't force it. Looks like, you know, they've tweaked a few things as well. Looks like maybe Tyler's playing a little bit deeper, trying to get on the ball. Looks like Marcos kind of plays opposite to him as well. So some obvious changes here from Wenatchee in the second half.
Leon recovered at midfield by Wenatchee. The touch up field now by Tovar. To the flank for Russell. Good ball for Munoz into the box on the right side. Trying to get past a marker. He does. Now tries to get past two. Recovered quickly by Eastmont. Orlando Maldonado. Orlando with the ball. Pushing it upfield for Sitio. Sitio back to Maldonado. The shot past Pefferman and finally cleared by Romero. Stopped near midfield by Ocampo for Wenatchee. Ocampo, the touch to the left. A bit of a collision there. Mauricio Ramos prevailing. The ball back to Ramos. The touch upfield for Oyston. Bravo. Ball goes out of bounds. That was not sportsmanlike of that Eastmont player, and the referee goes and tells him so. That was Edgar Leon, who already has a yellow card. There's a throw-in for Wenatchee. Munoz. Mata. Oyston the shot. Oh, what a save! And into an almost empty net. Wenatchee takes the lead. Alex Tovar with his second personal tally.
What a goal, what a good team goal. You know, a lot more direct there from Wenatchee. You know, it was a great ball into Tyler's feet. Holds the ball up so well, back to goal. Turns, great shot. You'd have to say it was a good save.
It was just beautiful save, but just too much.
Into the path of Alex Tovar, who was first to react, and slotted it into the back of the net. Probably fully deserved for Wenatchee in the start of the second half, 2-1.
Alex Tovar having the game of his life here. Off the bench, 2 goals.
And that goal, you know, it probably looks easy, but I can tell you it's not. You know, he's got to read Tyler Oyston's shots, and he has to make sure that he reads it to get there first. You know, and you'd probably say from Eastmont they were a bit slow to react there. You know, they probably should have been on the half turn a bit quicker to anticipate that goalie save. But yeah, like you said, Alex was first to react and scored a great finish.
And props to Mendoza. That was a great save because that had a lot of poison on it.
Well, it looks like it was a tremendous shot from Tyler Oyston. If you were to be a little bit critical, could he have maybe put the ball to the side a little bit? But yeah, with that sort of power, it's really difficult as a goalkeeper.
You're just trying to keep it out, basically. Yeah, and that's why I said almost into an empty net because he was so played out after that save that it was like, okay, here we go, and it goes. Whistled the free kick by Wenatchee. Gets called back by the referee. Wenatchee now leading 2-1. And now Eastmont trying to get the wall together. Out of the box, the touch, and it sails over the crossbar, it looked like. Was that, let's have a look at who that was. It looked like Mr. Tovar again trying for his third. No. It was Mata, number 4.
Yeah, it was another great ball in there for Giovanni Munoz. He's so dangerous with that left foot, and you know, it was so difficult ball to kind of connect with. It was unlucky not to get that on target. But you know, we spoke about it at halftime. You know, we talked about Tyler Oyston there being a bit quiet in the first half. If he's not scoring goals, he's a tremendous hold-up player. And if you look at that goal back, you know, it was a great ball into his feet. You know, and that's what the Wenatchee probably talked about at halftime.
Vaquero looking for Malcolm. It bounces. Bravo recovering down midfield. Bravo sailing past one. And there's a yellow card for number 6 for Eastmont, Osvaldo Sanchez, on that foul against Marcos Bravo. Second yellow card of the game, both against the Wildcat players. So with 48-49 on the clock. Second yellow card of the game and another free kick for the Panthers. Let's see what the holdup seems to be. Oh, they're just repositioning the wall. And there's Giovanni. And there's Oyston. It's ultimately Giovanni Munoz planning it out with Oyston. That didn't quite work like they talked about before the whistle.
Looks like they had practiced that at training during the week. Good little idea there. You know, Tyler kind of going for a little fake, continued his run, just a bit of a slippy surface. The ball just ran out of play.
A little faster than they were hoping for. There's Giovanni Munoz. Upfield for Bravo. Bravo with the stop. The through ball for Oyston into the box. There's Mendoza. Who's going to touch it last? Mendoza. Mendoza the touch, and it sails over the crossbar. A good effort by Giovanni Munoz, and another sterling collective play by Wenatchee.
Yeah, exactly. And you can tell the difference. You know, it was good pressure there in the midfield. It was a great turn up. It was a great original press. And then obviously a good ball forward there. Good coming out from Armando, the Eastmont goalkeeper. But again, early pressure from Wenatchee. I think if you're Eastmont, I think they've just got to get themselves composed. They need to have some leaders in there to make sure that they don't concede a third goal and that they can withstand this pressure from Wenatchee.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Seth Munguia, it's the 11th minute of the second half. Seth Munguia has yet to touch the ball by my count. I don't know. It's been all Wenatchee early on in the second half. And it turned out to be a nice night after all.
We're a little bit drenched here in
I know. I know. A quick run down the flank, interrupted by the back line of Eastmont. Battling for it is Juan Vargas. Prevailing is Oyston. There's Oyston. A touch across the center alley. Rejected by Osvaldo Maldonado. There's Leon. Leon. Taken back by Bravo. Bravo. Slaloming past a couple of defenders. Not entirely licitly, however, says the referee, and I agree. There will be a free kick for Eastmont deep in their own half of the field. 51-20 on the clock. 11 minutes and change in the second half. This moment of the game brought to you by Les Schwab Tires. Takes your safety seriously every time you stop by.
Good tackle again there. I think that's the biggest improvement in the second half from Wenatchee is the work rate without the ball. You know, they're pressing. You know, they're getting first to the ball. They're making good tackles. They're not allowing Eastmont to build any pressure.
Dandy of a ball game. Glad you could join us. It's Wenatchee and Eastmont going for the district title. A quick touch now. Back up field. Maldonado, charged from behind, takes a bit of a fall there. Referee play, let's play continue. And now Maldonado's back up. Gomez. Handball, yes sir. And it will be an indirect free kick for the Wildcats.
Yeah, and this will be just a good chance for Eastmont to take a breather. You know, take a few minutes, try and withstand that early pressure from Wenatchee. Let's see if they can get a good ball in here and create a chance.
A substitution for Wenatchee, number 19, Julian Reyes, has entered the contest. As we see Osvaldo Sanchez getting that right foot ready. There's Sanchez. Bit too long that time for Orlando Maldonado. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for the Panthers. 52-59 on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet safe material around your home or office. Call today for your free estimate. 2-1 lead for Wenatchee against Eastmont. There's Giovanni Munoz. Moving the ball to the flank for Zumac. Zumac and Tovar. Rejected. Bravo can't quite catch up to it, but Giovanni Munoz does. Reyes upfield for Oyston. Interesting maneuver. Oyston into the box. Oyston getting that shot ready, and a beautiful save by Mendoza.
Yeah, good play there again from Wenatchee. Ball got slid through there for Tyler. Uses his pace, uses his strength. It was a bit of a acute angle. Decided to go for power, and you got to say it was a good save there from the Eastmont goalkeeper.
Corner kick for Wenatchee, the second one of the half, third one overall of the game for the Panthers. 54-10 on the clock. Oh my goodness, the ball just danced like a tumbleweed across 28. Ball, there was a flag up apparently. There was a player in an illicit position, so it's going to be an indirect free kick for Eastmont. We're back in action now. Across midfield we go. There's Christian Maldonado trying to connect with Tyrell Malcolm. Malcolm leaving one behind. Waiting for it is Maldonado in the heart of the box. Is he going to get a shot across? Maldonado, Tyrell, there's a shot. Viene. Oh my goodness, what a save by Munguia. What a save by Munguia. Trying again is Edgar Leon, and it bounces off a defender. Munguia just kept this 2-1 lead alive. Almost single-handedly, literally single-handedly for Wenatchee. And there's another try. Leon, viene. Oh my goodness, nobody to sink it in. Nobody to sink it in. High drama now happening here at the Apple Bowl, Coach.
Wow, what a passage of play there. Initial shot from Christian Vaquero, and you got to say what a tremendous reaction save from the goalkeeper set. Great play down the right-hand side from Eastmont, and then the follow-up play there. You got to say that Eastmont have probably got to take those chances.
There's Oyston and Bravo, and the sliding Mendoza on the ball gets away from him for a little bit. Oh, nobody there to connect. A quick counter in the making. Here's Edgar Leon. Leon connecting with Malcolm. Let's see if those legs can hold for one more run. They can, but first on it with more urgency than style is the back line of Wenatchee. 55-40, and Eastmont beginning to wake up here.
Yeah, the game's come alive a little bit again. Just needed a little bit of patience there. Obviously Tyrell's now getting on the ball a little bit more. He's so dangerous. When he's got the ball at his feet. You go back to that chance a few minutes ago. You got to try and get that goal. And put your body in line, attack the ball. You got to say it was good defending there in the end from Wenatchee.
The throw-in landed near Maldonado, Christian Maldonado. The Wenatchee defense was calling for a handball. It was not granted. Play continued, and a defender sent it out of bounds. It should be a corner kick, by my count, the first one of the second half for Eastmont. 56-22, and Eastmont going after that second tally like a bulldog on a pork chop. That one dances in front of the goal. Not a major trouble for anybody. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Wenatchee, courtesy to Mr. Seth Munguia, who just had a splendid save to keep this one 2-1 in favor of his squad.
Yeah, one of the most important positions on the field, that goalkeeper position. Like I said, Eastmont getting back into the game a little bit, applying pressure themselves. They've got to keep doing that. They've got to keep making sure they play forward with intensity and tempo to catch the Wenatchee defense off guard.
We're back in action now. Bravo. Trying to get past Pepperman, cannot quite do it. Cannot connect with Tovar. Pepperman sliding down to sweep the ball out of the way. Any play continues. Leon, and a hard foul right in front of the referee, and a yellow card. Well deserved, in my opinion, for Mr. Julian Reyes. First yellow card for Wenatchee today, 58 minutes.
Yeah, and if you're going to come in from behind, you're probably going to run the risk of getting a yellow card. But what it did do, it stopped the momentum of the counter-attack for Eastmont.
True. Free kick for Eastmont. It looks like it's going to be Mr. Luis Romero taking care of it. Right-footed shot to the heart of the box. Defensive header by Wenatchee. Recovered by Tovar now. Pefferman putting some pressure, opening the game up to the left side. Is Ramos. Ramos on the mark for Eastmont is Osvaldo Sanchez. A bit of a collision there. It will just be a throw-in for the Wildcats. This moment of the game brought to you by One Way Construction. Your project, your way. Find them online at onewayconstructionnw.com. Off to the races is Malcolm. Malcolm connecting with Maldonado. Maldonado approaching the box on the right side. The give and go doesn't quite work. Cleared away by the back line of Wenatchee, but not to their liking because it lands at Leon's feet, and Leon delivers a shot, and Munguia once again dives to his left and punches it out of the way.
He's been busy the last few minutes, hasn't he, the goalkeeper?
Boy.
Again, what a shot there from Edgar Leon, probably 25-30 yards out. Looks like it was destined for the top corner there, but a fingertip save from the Wenatchee goalkeeper.
Beautiful
tips it wide.
Corner kick, second of the half for Eastmont, and another beautiful save by Munguia. Gets the kudos from his teammate. Malcolm grabs his head with both hands.
Yeah, I think Tyrell Malcolm might be a bit disappointed with himself there. The ball was kind of dropping inside the 18-yard box. I think if he could have got a cleaner connection, that could have gone in the back of the net.
But it's good to see Eastmont beginning to give Wenatchee reason to worry. For the first 10 minutes of this second half, it was all Panthers all the time. And we're on the move now with Wenatchee and Eastmont battling it out around midfield. There was Russell recovered for Eastmont by Sitio. Sitio across midfield looking for the seemingly tireless Malcolm, who goes in for another run. Can't quite get to it. A quick touch upfield for Bravo. Bravo looking up. On the mark is Juan Vargas. Vargas and Bravo. The Phantom calling for a foul. No foul call, just a throw-in for Wenatchee. We're back in action. Munoz. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw-in for Eastmont. 60 minutes 28. This moment of the game brought to you by Rivercom 911. Rivercom 911 is hiring today. See what a career as a telecommunicator can do for you and what you can do for your community. Go to rivercom911.org to apply today. That's rivercom911.org. 60 minutes, 54 seconds into this one. Wenatchee still leading. Sometimes it looks like it's barely leading 2-1 because Eastmont has woken up and is beginning to put some pressure on the back end of Wenatchee's lineup. A bit of a mix-up there. Leon trying to turn. Can't quite do it. Leon, oh my goodness, a late charge and another yellow card. Another yellow card to Mr. Tovar, it looks like.
Yeah.
Mr. Tovar.
Yeah, again, I don't think it was malicious, but, Edgar Leon got fast feet. Probably just got a touch there before the challenge came in. Tovar probably got the legs of Leon there. Yellow card. But again, better from Eastmont. They needed to react from the early pressure from Wenatchee. Can they sustain this pressure and create a couple more chances?
And we just been handed this little bit of information. Final score, Eisenhower 2, Sunnyside 3. There's a shot out of the box, pivoting header by Leon, and doesn't quite work. He pleads his case with the referee, who says it's just a goal kick, and that's what we'll have. So that means that Sunnyside will play the loser of this contest here at the Wenatchee Valley on Saturday in the afternoon around 1 p.m. or so. So whoever comes on the short end of this entertaining matchup already has their next opponent lined up. It's once again Sunnyside 3, Eisenhower 2, and a shove. And a clear shove that goes uncalled for some reason. Play continues, however. Counter-attack in the making. Bravo, personal maneuver into the box. Leaving pass one, leaving pass two. The shot. Oh, my goodness, and it sails wide. But that play started with what looked to me to be a clear foul on Malcolm.
Yeah, it's a tough one to call. I think it was shoulder to shoulder. Obviously, Gio Bani came up with the ball again, playing forward. Marco in space there, cutting onto his left foot, took another player on and just narrowly put the ball wide.
63-10. What a game we're watching, folks. What a game we're watching. Action on both ends of the pitch. And I don't know. We may have been expecting this, but it's still a kick to know that it happens. It's still a blast to know that, yeah, these teams are not taking anything for granted. They're not speculating. They're going right after each other.
And that's what you want, right? You want both teams to go out for the win. And, it's about game management now for Wenatchee. And, Eastmont, they know they've got nothing to lose here in the next 20 minutes.
Good recovery that time by the Wildcats. We have Jesus Villa on the pitch now for Eastmont, but we'll tell you more about it in a second because there's Bravo connecting after a pass by Oyston and a bit of a shove there.
That's a foul.
By Pefferman. I saw a foul on Pefferman, actually. Yeah, I thought Bravo was a little bit too enthusiastic on,
it was
on
after the ball.
Yeah.
And I think that's a sign of what's coming in the next 20 minutes or so. As Eastmont push forward, they're obviously trying to get the equalizer on transition. If they lose the ball cheaply, then obviously they've got the Tyler and Marcos there from Wenatchee who are going to really look to play in the counter-attack. So Eastmont just got to be careful in possession.
Just remember, kids, you guys are going to be neighbors for a few years yet. So it's okay to play hard, just not that hard. Okay, don't break anyone's legs. You guys live in the same valley.
Yeah, good competitiveness now from both teams. But like I said, it's just got to make sure that they play tough but fair.
Yeah. Once I was talking to former head coach of Kashmir High School football, and he said that's the beauty of rivalry games because you guys are neighbors for the rest of your life. So if you win, you remember the rest of your life, and if you lose, you really remember the rest of your life. There's Bravo with the ball, touch to the back for Zumak. Zumak between two markers, back to Bravo. Oh, nutmeg touch, past the marker for Mauricio Ramos, and now it's Oyston battling through a forest of white jerseys. Oyston, the pause, the shot, and it sails wide.
Yeah, good little passage of play there. A little nutmeg in the midfield. Ball went into Tyler. Maybe could have released a little bit sooner, but tried to get the ball back onto his left foot and just angled his shot a little wide of the post. But yeah, what a great game we got here tonight. You know, I think it's evenly poised now in the second half, but we have to look at who's going to manage the game better. You know, we've seen in the last 20 minutes, Wenatchee don't need to go for that goal. So Eastmont do. Are they going to put more pressure forward, put more men forward? We'll see.
And at least for the time being, Eastmont is going to have to try to make do without Cristian Maldonado, who limped off the field a second ago. Mauricio Ramos, Bravo, right-footed shot, Bravo, the stop by Mendoza! And before Mr. Oyston could tap that one in, Mendoza puts a stop to the danger. There's a long kick upfield looking for Malcolm. First on it is Giovanni Munoz. Malcolm is fouling him. Nice job by Giovanni Munoz shaking him off. On the mark is Leon. The touch to the back for Gavino Mota. Now it's Mata. Give and go between Oyston and Mata. Cleared away by the back line of Eastmont. Recover once again by Gavino. Mota taken back. Leon. Off to the races is Malcolm. Well marked he is. Ball sent out of bounds. And to the throw-in by a name that's not on my list. So we're going to get back to that one. There's a throw-in. Shot across. Gomez. Battling it out. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. 60 minutes, 31 on the clock. Wenatchee still leading 2-1. Leon. Bit of a chipper, heart of the box. Punched away by Munguia. Off to the races now. Wenatchee with a bit of room that time. Opening him up to the right side. Ramos and Bravo. Bravo and Ramos. Ramos waiting for it back. Doesn't quite get it. Pefferman interrupts him. Bravo gets it back. Munoz. Trying to shake off the mark of Vargas. Oyston. Marked by Pefferman. Oyston trying to get past two. Oh, nicely done. Shot across. And it bounces off a defender. This time it was Luis Romero. What a move by Oyston. Getting past two markers.
Yeah, dropped his shoulder well there. Moved the ball. Maybe had a little heavy touch there, but could have got the ball across the 6-yard box a little quicker, but went out for a corner. Again, dangerous position here. Can Wenatchee get this third goal and almost kill the game?
68-42 on the clock. Third corner kick of the half, fourth overall for Wenatchee. There's a shot. Going perhaps for the Olympico. Doesn't quite work this time. Mendoza goes and fetches a ball and will take care of this upcoming goal kick. This moment of the game brought to you by Sangster Motors. The American Challenge is on at Sangster Motors, home of the all-new Yukon SUV. Malcolm with a bit of room. Malcolm shaking a marker off. Trying to connect with somebody, perhaps Romero. Trying again for Eastmont is Mark Gomez. Up the line. Rejected. Trying again is Angel Sitio. Rejected once again. Trying a third time now is Osvaldo Sanchez. Stopped by Mauricio Ramos. Ramos looking around. Down the flank. Giovanni Munoz. Interrupted by Leon. This could be dangerous. Leon, the shot from a distance. It bounces off a defender. It looked like it bounced off Osvaldo. Make that Emmanuel Ocampo. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a corner kick for Wenatchee. 70 minutes, 4 seconds on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Save Mart. Shop smart, shop local, providing outstanding value and service since 1962. Corner kick for Eastmont. Second try by Leon, now under some pressure. He just lets it bounce away. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont this time. 2-1 the score. Wenatchee over Eastmont so far. We're about 10 minutes away from the end of regulation.
Yeah, and both coaches now are probably trying to plan out the next 10 minutes. You know, if you're Eastmont, you know, do we put another attacker on the field? You know, Coach Tronson, Wenatchee, when's he going to start thinking about maybe putting the defender on the field just to make sure that they can, you know, get over the line? Yeah, it should be an interesting last 10 minutes.
Throw in for the Panthers down the left flank. Oyston, bit of a shove. Play continues. Gabe Mata. Bravo. Sent out of bounds by Sanchez. Throw in for Wenatchee. Looks like Gomez will take care of it. No, he will yield as well. .71 minutes, 34 seconds. The rain has mercifully stopped. We've had very, very little rain in the second half. Top of the box now. Bravo trying to get a shot off. Bravo has to touch to the back. Opening the game up now. Looking perhaps for one of those sole forwards. Ball goes out of bounds. And it looks like it's Mauricio Ramos. No, he will yield as well to a teammate. It will be a throw-in. And it will be Giovanni Munoz taking care of it. Munoz. The give and go. Pefferman. And Pefferman will shield it till it goes out of bounds. Goal kick for Eastmont. Romero. Leon. There's Leon into the box. Left-footed shot ready. The shot, and it sails wide.
Yeah, a good chance there for Leon. It was a nice chip into him, chested it well, got it down on his left foot. Probably could have thought about maybe putting it far post across the goalkeeper. Decided to go near post and just went narrowly wide. But again, that's what Eastmont have to do. They have to play now a little bit more direct. They have to try and put balls forward a little bit quicker to put a bit more pressure on the Wenatchee defense.
Goal kick for Wenatchee. 73 minutes on the dot. Wenatchee ahead of Eastmont 2-1. Wenatchee would love a third tally. Vargas. Ramos. Malcolm. Romero. Over to chase it now is Mark Gomez. And ultimately is Jesus Villa, number 17 for Eastmont on the throw-in. Romero. Bit of a collision there. Whistle on the play. It will be Wenatchee ball, says the referee.
Interesting call.
Me too. I thought so too.
Looks like they've put Luis Romero a little bit higher, a little bit forward. They're probably going to use his strength, use his pace there. Thought it was a bit unfortunate there to have the foul go against him.
74 minutes on the clock. Just a handful of minutes left. Wenatchee on the verge of a district title. Oyston, the shot from a distance by Mr. Ramos, not a major concern for Armando Mendoza. Mendoza. Romero. Taken back at midfield by Wenatchee. Down the flank goes Ramos. Nice stop. Bravo into the box. Bravo. Oyston can't quite get there. And with more urgency than style, Mr. Gomez sends it to the throw-in.
Yeah, looks like Wenatchee trying to go forward, trying to get that third goal to try and kill the game. Eastmont, though, they need to just get hold of the ball and play a little bit quicker themselves if they're going to get anything from this game.
Leon, the long ball, a bit too long for Malcolm. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball. The assistant referee, Navarro, asking some of the helpers to hurry up getting those balls back. And now we have a substitution for Wenatchee. It looks like Julian Reyes returns to the pitch. There's the throw-in. Defensive header by Gomez. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball, and Wenatchee in no hurry to restart the action, trying to kill as much time as possible. Oyston into the box, shot across, and the secure hands of Mr. Mendoza. bit too long for Gomez. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball, it looks like. 75:50 on the clock. Approaching 76. And like we said, the winner of this contest gets at least a home game in the first round of state. There's Bravo, the shot. Bravo and Mendoza watching it sail by. The loser of this contest gets to play on Saturday against, we had that a second ago, here it is, Sunnyside, which just defeated Eisenhower 3-2. Bravo. Bravo. Moving the ball to the right side. Ramos. Shot across. Past Wyson. Kicking it away is Mark Gomez. Gomez trying to control it for Eastmont. Was Guerrero. Doesn't quite work. Oh, good try by Leon on the second try. Opening the game up. Luis Romero. The long ball for Malcolm, who cannot hide his frustration. He has gotten into trouble for that in the past.
Yeah.
So,
end-to-end game now in the last 5 minutes there. It started with an attack down the right-hand side there for Wenatchee. It was a nice slip back across the box. There was no runner from Wenatchee, and then on transition, Eastmont went forward with pace and intensity. Nice little nutmeg there from Edgar Leon on the halfway line, and it was just the final ball there from Luis Romero that let him down a little bit.
Wyson. Vargas. Down the flank to no man's land, and once again Malcolm showing a little bit of frustration. It's understandable.
Yeah, they're running out of time here a little bit, and again, if you're Wenatchee, you're just trying to kill as much time here. You just got to now manage the game, waste as much time as you possibly can to make sure that you can get over the line. Eastmont, they've got to, keep the pressure up. There's probably still one more chance left in this game.
Gomez. Battling it out with Russell. Bit of a collision. Whistle on the play.
Good chance to get men forward here now for
free
Eastmont.
kick for Eastmont. Go ahead, please, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Just now time to get players up the field, get balls into the box, and anything can happen.
Long ball. Looking for Romero. Rejected by Wenatchee. Malcolm. The header to the left side for Juan Vargas. Shielded away by the Panthers. And it should be Panther ball deep in their own half of the field. The time is being kept now on the field by the officials. The scoreboard clock has stopped. Pefferman. Whistle on the play. Let's see what the referee calls. This one looks like it was high kick called against Bravo, judging by his reaction. Yes, indeed, high kick. Dangerous play.
Yeah, dangerous. Get the defenders up there now. Eastmont, they've only got a couple of minutes left in the game, but it needs to be a good ball into the box here. It needs to beat the first man. Need to get the ball back post for those runners.
There's a kick. Bit of a shove there. Ball dances around. Player falls down. No call. Appropriate, I think. Oh, taken away. Romero, the touch to the side. Leon, the chipper into the box. Not a major problem. Malcolm once again waiting for a pass that never came.
Yeah, it was initially it was really good ball into the box there. Goalkeeper Seth Mungeye came and he got a good fist to it. Again, transition of play. It was a mistake from Wenatchee, a little turnover. Couldn't quite get that final ball into an Eastmont player.
Oh, mistake on the other end. Now Wyson into the box. Wyson, the chipper, sails over the crossbar.
Another chance goes begging there for Wenatchee. Probably needs to just take an extra touch, settle the ball to get a clean shot away.
The fans here on this side, mostly Wenatchee fans, are starting. It says the referee's 2 more minutes, says the referee. The Wenatchee fans, like we were saying, clamoring for this game to end. Ball goes, stays in bounds. They're still battling for it. And now it goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Wenatchee ball. Romero. A touch for Leon. Guerrero into the box. Good opportunity this time, and a beautiful save by Munguia. They're still battling for it. Nobody can sink it in. Top of the box. And it's cleared away by Wenatchee. That was quite possibly the last best chance for Eastmont, but there's one more play, it looks like. Throw in. No, Rejected by Wenatchee. Long ball for Oyston. There's Mendoza, way off his line.
Late drama here. I said there'd be one more chance for Eastmont. I think that might have been it. What a great save, though, there by the goalkeeper of Wenatchee. Came
Beautiful.
off his feet. Great reaction just to close the angle there. Great save with his feet.
Romero getting past Juan. Malcolm, the give and go doesn't quite work. Oyston, long touch. And trying to catch Mendoza unawares, no such luck. And there's the whistle that says that the Wenatchee Panthers are district champions. Final score, Wenatchee 2, Eastmont 1. We'll be right back.
It has really been a great partnership between Succession and NCWLIFE. It's not always easy to sit in front of a camera or a microphone, but you guys have made it a really nice process.
It's a little scary at first, right? You just throw money out there hoping it comes back. And to see those results come back through and see people walk through the door and say, hey, saw your TV advertisement. Those are the kind of things you see the return on. And when you look at the cost spent, you know you're making a return on it. NCWLIFE really does a great job of exposing our brand and Succession wines to North Central Washington. There's a huge market here and market potential that NCWLIFE is able to help us capture, spread who we are, and tell the world about what Succession does, and they are a great avenue for that.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Hello, my name is Brian Brett, the Fire Chief for Chelan County Fire District 1, and I just wanted to talk about how amazing our Rivercom team is. They are intentional, purposeful, and skillful in everything they do, and they are the best at what they do. How they prepare, how they handle the caller, how they coordinate the emergency services, and how they push themselves to be the best. This is the kind of spirit that our Rivercom telecommunicators have. Our community needs you, we need you, we admire you. You're our lifeline.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
News, weather, and sports. It's all here weekdays at 5, 6, and 10 on your local news source, the NCWLIFE Channel.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up here.
Great. I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
The new Hummer EV is everything you want in an all-electric vehicle. It's powerful, reliable, comfortable, and will take you anywhere you want to go, on-road or off. Why buy one of those lesser EVs when you can have one that uses them for traction? Order your Hummer pickup or SUV today from Sanks Motors, batteries included.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
The NCWLIFE Channel offers marketing packages that help you build your brand and sell your products and services. From traditional TV ads to targeted digital campaigns, let us help you build your customer base. Call NCWLIFE Channel today.
Connect with us on Networked, and we introduce you to the people and organizations who are leading innovation in the region. Get inspired, engaged, and networked right here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
I think Eastmont in the first half, I thought they pressured well, created some.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee, and I've been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's Automotive Alternative on Orondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's Automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
Yes, it's me. It's my husband. I think he's had AIDS. Is there something the matter with him?
It was a feeling that I'll never forget, like being able to meet them and know that he survived.
Okay, tell me what's happening. Is he conscious?
No, he's not. He's not.
Okay, take a deep breath. Tell me I'm getting you help.
Rivercom means to me that I still have my husband here with me. They're the ones that guided me through saving his life.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35 plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, you know what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Welcome back to the Apple, where we just witnessed Wenatchee take the district title with a win over Eastmont by a score of 2-1. Next to me is the player of the game, as selected by the Wenatchee coaching staff, Alex Tovar. Alex, welcome. Now, you're way too young to know any of this, but there's a song in Argentina, it's a tango song, about this guy that comes off the bench in the last minute and wins the game for his team. Now, I don't know if this qualifies for a song, but it has to be a pretty neat tune that got played today on this pitch for you. Scoring 2 goals, winning the district title off the bench.
Yeah, it was a moment of my life so far.
Absolutely. We could see you from out there. You were smiling huge, right? What are your teammates saying?
Just saying, let's go, one more, always one more.
Yeah, hat trick would have been neat, but you gotta be happy with 2, right?
Yes, that's all we needed.
Absolutely. Coach Johnson, congratulations on another trophy. Show that hand once again, right? That's you're not wearing that because there's a reason behind it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's this ring's from the 2016 championship team, and these guys want one more. They want me to put another one.
Fantastic.
That's our goal.
Now, what would you say about the performance, not just of this young fellow, but the entire team from Sedmundia on down?
Seth had an amazing second half, and covering the goal. He's just really coming to his own. Coach Guerra's just coaching him up with his expertise. But more than that is we just battled, and we knew they were going to have to bring a game above what they played us the previous 2 times, and I felt they did. They really knew what was at stake, and they pushed us to the limit. And kept going down a goal and then coming back again, as we did the first time we played here. We talked about the depth of our bench, and I think it really showed tonight. There's this young man standing next to me coming off the bench and getting 2 goals.
Now, when it comes to the first half, because Eastmont started really strong, so the first 20 minutes, what do we have here? Hello there. Hello. Who are these young kids?
Those are my grandkids.
Your grandkids. Could you please introduce them, please?
This is Nasia and Michael.
Hello, Nasia. How are you? Did you like the game? How about you, Michael? You like the game? All right. But I saw you playing with some trucks. What was more fun, the game or the trucks? The trucks, all right. Hey, at least he's honest, right?
Yes.
You know, absolutely. Now, sorry about that, folks. What was Neil? You take
Yeah. Congratulations to the both of you, Coach. What did you say to the boys at halftime? Because I felt first half maybe came out a little bit slow, but in the second half, I thought it was a tremendous reaction.
We really had to get back to our game. We felt we got caught playing a little bit too much long ball. Our game is all about possession, and I felt their high press was forcing us to think we had to dribble when we just needed to step on the ball and be patient and find feet. And when we did that, we were able to get right into their back line. Marcos Bravo was again snake pit. He's getting shot after shot, just missing. And I thought their keeper did a good job of covering the shots he had. But yeah, it was about tight in our marks defensively. We were a little loose in the back, and just being a little more patient with the ball in the attack.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit about the mentality of the team, because obviously you went a goal behind. What sort of courage and the mental side of the game did they have to show to come out on top tonight?
Well, we talked about that because we fell behind the first time we played them, and we said it's an 80-minute game, and where we're going to win it is in the last 20 minutes, because we felt like our bench was deeper and we were going to be able to get on some fresh legs. And I think it held true. We were able to bring a couple guys in for 10 or 15 minutes, and it just made the difference. Where they got the balls, maybe the guy who had played 60 minutes wasn't going to get there.
Awesome. Congrats again.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to wrap this up from the Apple Bowl. Once again, the final score, Wenatchee 2, Eastmont 1. On behalf of everyone involved, this fine gentleman on the other end is Neil Oyston and Sebastian Moraga saying thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. The shot, and beautiful!
Thanks for watching High School Sports on your home for local high school sports, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, Charter College, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Les Schwab, One Way Construction, Rivercom 911, Save Mart, and Sangster Motors. Stay with us all year long for high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. We now return to regular programming already in progress.